Have you ever wondered what it was really like to live in ancient Rome? Not the emperors, not the battles, just a normal day, food on the table, morning to night. The answer depends on one thing: who you were. Because the gap between the richest and the poorest in ancient Rome was not just big, it was the difference between eating dormice rolled in honey and eating bird feed. Two people, same city, same empire, same day. One is a slave, one is an emperor. This is what they ate. It is 5 a.m. The slave wakes up before the sun rises. Breakfast is a small piece of bread, hard, dry, sometimes dipped in cheap wine mixed with water. If he is lucky, a few olives. That is it. That is breakfast. In the palace, the emperor wakes up later. His breakfast includes fresh bread baked that morning by his personal cook, honey from Greece, eggs, soft cheese, fruit brought in overnight from different parts of the empire. The slave goes to work. Lunch for the slave is called prandium. It is eaten quickly, standing up. Porridge made from wheat or barley, beans, maybe a small piece of hard cheese. No meat. Meat is for the wealthy. Scientists analysed bones from poor Romans in 2013. They found high amounts of millet in their bones. Millet, the same grain we feed to birds today. That is what the poor ate every day. The emperor's lunch is different. Fresh fish brought in from the coast. Vegetables cooked in garum, a fermented fish sauce that smells terrible but tastes like nothing else in the world. Spices from India, cinnamon, pepper, nutmeg, cloves, shipped thousands of kilometres just for one meal. And then comes dinner. For the slave, dinner is the same as lunch. Porridge, bread, cheap wine so watered down it barely counts as wine. On special days, horse meat or donkey meat, the cuts so bad the wealthy refused to eat them, so they gave them to the slaves instead. Now, the emperor's dinner. Emperor Nero, one of the most powerful and notorious rulers in Roman history, had a special dining room in his golden palace. The ceiling revolved, day and night, in time with the sky above Rome. Guests lay on couches. Romans did not sit at dinner, they reclined. Before the food arrived, the ceiling would open and shower the guests with rose petals and perfume. Then the food came. Roasted dormice rolled in honey and poppy seeds, flamingo tongues, peacock brains, ostrich, jellyfish. A dish called patina that mixed sweet and savoury in ways that still confuse modern chefs today. One Roman cookbook from this period survives, written by a man named Apicius. It still exists today. You can read it. You can even try the recipes. Most people who do immediately regret it. Rich Romans also had a tradition of hiding pearls, amber, and gold nuggets inside the food. Guests would find them while eating and keep them as gifts. And if the wine was too warm, the emperor sent slaves running up into the mountains outside Rome to collect snow so he could have cold drinks in summer. No refrigerators, just slaves running up a mountain for a cold drink. One more thing the slave and the emperor had in common. Both drank wine every single day. Wine was not a luxury in ancient Rome. It was a legal right. Even slaves received a daily wine ration. The difference was the quality. The emperor drank Falernian wine, the most expensive wine in the Roman world, aged for decades, so thick it had to be diluted before drinking. The slave drank posca, vinegar mixed with water. Same empire, same city, same day. Two completely different worlds. Follow Mythic Whispers. Every week the stories that shaped the world, that nobody taught you in school.